welcome to the Sports CDP Crash Course with Data Talks, where we talk data, sports and sports customer data platforms to help you deliver a world-class supporter experience. Each episode on this podcast is specially curated to give you deep and current insights on how to get the right message to the right supporter at the right time and through the right channel. So without further ado, let's dive right into today's lesson. You often hear about collecting data, but do you know what data you're meant to collect, why you're meant to collect it, where to collect it, and the best practices for collecting data? Today we're here to shed some much needed light on all of this. First question, what is data? There are many different kinds of data one can collect, but in today's context, we're focusing on supporter data. Supporter data refers to information that relates to an identified or identifiable individual supporter. Depending on where you get this data, it can either be classified as zero-party data, first-party data, second-party data, or third-party data. The difference in all of this is in who you collect this data from and how. For example, zero-party data you get from direct interaction with a supporter, for example. Think quizzes, surveys, and those sorts of interactions. First-party data gives you insights from the analytics and the web behavior of your supporters. Second-party data is another organization's first-party data they share with you. While third-party data is information collected by companies that don't have a direct relationship with supporters, first-party data is the data you should be aiming to collect. But why should you collect supporter data in the first place? Because then you can analyze the data and act on it. This is crucial for any organization, and sports organizations are not an exemption. Collecting data allows you to work in a data-driven manner. This in turn helps you sell more tickets and merchandise by delivering hyper-personalized supporter experiences, boost your sponsorship value by approaching sponsors which your supporters have a high affinity for, increase fan engagement and loyalty by delivering the right message to the right supporter at the right time and through the right channel. Basically, filling out the stadium at any given chance. If you're thinking, where do I get all this data? Chances are you probably already have this data. Do you have a point of sale system for merchandise, tickets, food and beverages, either online or offline? Do you have an app or an OTT platform? Do you have an event registration system, either online or offline? Do you have an email list or newsletter list? Then you already have the best sources of first-party data, the best kind of data you could ever possibly keep. But now let's talk about best practices for collecting data. As a standard, whatever tool or system you use to collect data should collect data in one place so it gives you a complete view of each of your supporters. 2, update the data with every interaction your supporter has with your sports organization. 3, make this data available to other systems such as your customer management system, CRM, and marketing automation tool, and also make this data available to other people in whatever department that may need it. This system should also display your data in easy-to-understand dashboards and allow you to get actionable insights from the data that you can then use to power all of your supporter activity. Anything short of this would be insufficient because it would lead to a waste of resources. You shouldn't have to spend hours trying to find data to send to this person over at that department. That takes a lot of energy and produces a lot of inefficiencies, especially if your data is not automatically updated whenever you need it to be. So the only real way you can meet all the above criteria is to use a sports customer data platform, a sports CDP. Let's look at what this would look like in practice. Roberta has bought merchandise, tickets, and food and beverages from you in the last 3 seasons. She usually brings along her entire family to all the matches. She has also subscribed to your newsletter and downloaded your app. When you have a sports CDP, you can collect all this data and tie it all back to Roberta. By analysing this data, you'll then realise that Roberta is a high-value supporter and therefore treat her as such by giving her the right experience. So then when you're launching your campaign to sell season tickets, you know that Roberta is the perfect supporter for this because you have the data to prove this. All in all, collecting data through a sports CDP not only produces the best results ever, but it also gives you peace of mind and confidence in all your marketing activities. If your goal is to deliver a world-class supporter experience at every game and you want to know how you can meet that goal and get started today, then visit our website at datatalks.sc and fill out our demo form to experience firsthand how we can help you. Or you can sign up for our masterclass or email list to get exclusive materials such as ebooks and case studies that will help you meet your goals better. Until next time, stay productive. Data Talks. We fill the stadium, you focus on the game.